Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Brick shots with Billy Antonio.
For 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks.
Welcome back, man. Episode 125 of Brick Shots with Billy Antonio. We got Eddie in. He filled in for when everybody just bounced on Antonio. So he has to be a good egg at least. But we got him kind of filling in for the rest of the crew. Me and Antonio are back. Pretty excited to get this show going on. Eddie, how you doing, man?
Doing great, man. Can't complain.
That's a nice beard you got. Unlike Tonio's patchy ass thing he calls a beard. But I can see you're upset. I was just kidding. I knew it would get you upset.
I wasn't mad.
My boy trusting the process, man.
Yeah, man, I'm trusting the process, Billy.
I ain't got no hair on the top, and I still have to shave. So
I don't even talk about that, man. That's personal. I don't even talk about that.
no, and it's greatly appreciated. So I thank you for that. But all right, man. Hey, let's get into it. All right, so hey, I'm gonna go to you first, Eddie. ESPN released the top 25. We talked about it last week, but they only had released the top 75 players, right? Just so everybody knows, Reggie Bush is not on the top 25 part of it. Just so Christian can remember that he ain't on it. All right, I'll go down. I'll do the top 10 real quick, and then we'll get some reactions. Eddie, you ready?
Okay.
Michael Phelps number 1, Serena number 2, Messi number 3, LeBron 4, Tom Brady 12, or not 12, 5, Roger Federer 6, Simone Biles 7, Tiger at 8, Usain Bolt at 9, and Kobe rounds out the top 10. I feel like that's pretty solid, Eddie. What about you?
I like that. A lot of legends on that list. So
I do think it's strange, man. We got 2 Olympic athletes and we got 2 tennis players and a soccer player. For us Americans, I think that is a little strange, right? Or am I just tripping because I just don't pay attention to those sports?
You tripping?
I mean, Messi that won. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Messi that won.
Not much though, Billy. It's just globally, you gotta think about it. Globally, all right. It's just most people be like, "Oh yeah, fuck them Americans," but globally though,
yeah.
We gotta, because we got 3 Olympians, right?
No, just 2.
3. Simone,
right?
Boat, and Phelps.
Oh, and Phelps is number 1. Yeah, I didn't even think about. Yeah.
Phelps, I understand. Yeah.
The Phelps one, Billy, he probably put on the greatest gold medal display, the greatest run we've ever seen, ever.
So that's what I was gonna say. I've watched the Olympics very few times, but the times I did watch was Simone Biles, Michael Phelps, and Usain Bolt. Like that was the only time I liked.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Every time. Michael Phelps went, he did all this shit high as hell. He was
that's why he's number 1 right there.
Bro. You know how that might have been a cheat though, Billy. Smoking weed focus you out a little bit. You be focused. That might have been a cheat. Bro, can you imagine being high?
That makes you lazy though.
Allegedly.
Yeah. That show how good. That show how good you are.
I don't know, bro. I think I'll be thinking about some real deep shit. So I don't know if it make you lazy. It might.
And then you sleep good too.
I
don't ever move with the thoughts. So you might be right. But I don't know. To your point, if that is the truth, then that just make him even harder. Like
exactly.
Hey, you was high. What was it like 16 medals? Like
I honestly don't even know.
Well, it was like a shitload of medals, dog.
There was that Sports Illustrated cover where he's just sitting and covered in that shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's an old cover.
And I don't even think Buddy do nothing now but just smoke weed and be in a commercial every now and then.
Yeah, just throw it out there. Like,
yeah.
I might be in the Olympics.
Who was number 2? Who was number 2, Billy?
Oh, Serena.
I respect that. I respect that.
She has the second most majors
Yeah.
ever. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I respect that.
They call her the mother of tennis.
Did her sister make the list at all?
Yeah, she was like 89th, I think.
I respect that as long as she was on the list. And then the Messi one, like I said, man, globally, Messi competing with popularity every year with LeBron. It's him and LeBron every year. So I ain't mad at 3 and 4 could have been a toss up. Because every year we go back and forth with which one of them is the most popular. And then Messi came here and started playing for Florida.
Yeah.
And sold out all of them fucking games. So, you know, that American shit you was looking for, that was it. That's where it came, you know. So yeah, I think that list, I like where Tom Brady is. He's top 5 athlete. Tom Brady could have cracked the top 4, top 3, and I wouldn't have been mad at that either.
Yeah.
But I ain't mad at it. 9 Super Bowls, 7 wins out of the 9. Yeah, that's crazy. You said Roger Federer was after him?
Yeah, it was 6, Roger Federer. But again, that goes back to like I've also pretty much only watched tennis. I've seen Federer. I've seen a couple of his Wimbledon things. I know there's a weird thing with him and dirt. There's like a dirt tennis court where like he doesn't do as well as I think the other guy, Djokovic, who also could have cracked it because he had like he's won, and I think that's the Australian Open, the dirt court, but I could be wrong. But I think it's Djokovic's one. It was like there was 6 in a row, and then that COVID thing where he couldn't get a passport because he didn't have the shot or whatever. That does come into effect, and I understand. My thing is like I get the global aspect, right? But I'm just a dumb fucking American, and I just kind of. Shout out to Evans. I know he was big on the show early when we was trying to talk soccer.
Shout out to Oliver, man.
Big shout out to Oliver, but dude. There's something about soccer I just can't. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. I'm trying.
You know what you gotta do, Billy? You gotta go, bro.
Yeah,
I went
the match is lit.
I went to see. I went to watch Real Madrid play when they had Ronaldo, Christian Bale, Benzema.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we was over there deploying, and I was able to go to the game, bro. That atmosphere is crazy.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
That atmosphere is crazy. So it might be one of them things where you gotta go and see it.
Well, I guess because you could say the same thing for hockey also. Like I think a lot of people don't watch hockey.
See? And that's what happened with me. I got my homeboy up here. Shout out to Joe. I got him when I was first stationed here. We got an amateur team up here.
Yeah.
Tickets like $4, bro. He was like, yeah, we going to a hockey game, bro. I was like, man, you know what I said? I'm black, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Bro, I get in there, and you know, if you like sports, then you're not going to get in there and play mad. You're going to pay attention to see if it's something to catch your attention. Bro, the first 3 minutes, I've seen 6 fights, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked, bro. And the Norfolk Admirals, shout out to the Admirals.
Big shout out to the Norfolk
When
Admirals.
I was going to the games, I missed out this year, but I'm gonna go again this at the end of the year. Bro, when I was going to the games, they score 5 goals. You can go to the little pub here and get like 5 free wings and a drink, bro. So we was going in there and they was scoring like crazy, bro. And I'm like, oh yeah, y'all know what time it is after here, bro. So
yeah.
Hockey was one of them sports that if you would have told me to watch it, I would have been like, Billy, get the fuck out of my face. But when I went, bro, I go to a hockey game, like no problem. Like, and not just to see the fights, bro. It was like interesting watching them trying to score. That shit
really fast. Yeah, right?
That shit is insane, actually, how they do that shit and just be like, I don't know, man, getting hit with pucks and shit, goalies, all that shit. I seen a motherfucker get his neck cut earlier this year with the cleats, or with the skates. Not the cleats, with the skates, and I was like, damn, you know.
Yeah. It don't like they be moving that fast, like on TV. Like you actually sitting there, actually watching, bro. They be moving, like
yeah.
I don't be seeing the puck like 80% of the time.
No, and that's the thing too for people who don't watch hockey. It's like people who don't watch hockey, they want to watch the puck. Where it's like, no. You have to watch what they're doing before you get to what you know what I'm saying.
You're not gonna see it.
Because I took my wife because we got an amateur team. You know the Biloxi Shuckers down here, right?
I didn't think they had started that yet before I left.
I think the first season was like 2 years ago. Dang, Eddie keeps bouncing out on us.
No.
But I took Bray to see it, and I don't know. You good, Ed?
Oh, I'm good.
Eddie, I don't know. I don't want to say Ed, and you just
it's E, bro. It's E, bro. It's a college E.
Okay,
God damn.
Hey man, Ed don't matter.
Don't call him Ed. He already look old.
What? No, but so my dad, he's always like spoiled me for hockey. My dad played hockey like for his whole life, and seeing like minor league teams, it's bad because I went with Brad and I was just like, man, they suck. This is bad. Like this is not good. And you got people like their parents and shit are sitting around us, so every time I'm just like, yeah, that dude does not know what's going on, and like his mom is coming back. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. You know, I don't want to get stabbed.
So when Olivo was telling us about that shit, I was looking at the ad, and when I was seeing that they were just hosting tryouts locally, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fucking bad. This is Mississippi. Ain't none of y'all just out here. We don't have hockey in high schools here. I don't know if y'all got that in Texas, but
no. So that's what's weird about the Seawolves here is they're not even, not to break off the conversation. Now we're talking hockey on this show for the first time, but so the Seawolves are not even a minor league affiliate. So like if you look at minor league affiliates, right, where it's like the Shuckers, right, you're the Admirals, you got to see if they're an affiliate of an NHL franchise where they're the minor league.
The Admirals are affiliate of I want to say the Orioles.
The Oilers?
The Orioles. Nah,
the Oilers. Edmonton Oilers.
No, I'm talking about. We ain't talking about baseball. We talking about. I'm thinking about the baseball team. They the Admirals as well. My fault.
Oh shit.
My fault.
Oh, yeah.
They do play for the it's somebody close to. It's not the Rangers. It's
DC.
Does DC have a team?
Yeah, the Capitals.
It's the Capitals.
Yeah, there you go. Because you got to remember, like, so again, just to bring my dad up.
Team, to clarify, my fault. The baseball team, they're the Orioles. So, yeah,
in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So
I was at my fault. It's two Admirals teams there. My bad.
But there is a lot of minor league affiliate. There's one in Billings, Montana. That's where my dad was at, and there's one like in like the middle of nowhere type places. That's why it's so weird that Biloxi had one. So I had to look it up because they're not a minor league affiliate. You're trying. It's like trying out to get a minor league affiliate.
That makes sense.
But speaking of hockey, while we did that for 5 minutes, I can't believe we just talked hockey for 5 minutes. First,
that ain't what you can't believe. You can't believe both of the black people on the show is like, I'll fuck with hockey.
Yeah, okay. So
I mean, I was waiting for the wrong reason, but
so Sidney Crosby was 22nd, the first hockey player, the only one in the top 25. Yeah, I mean
I know that is.
no one's ever going to touch Wayne Gretzky, and I think the fact that he's close it says a lot about his game and about how it's played. But you Kobe at 10, is it weird to say maybe I switch him with Tiger to put Kobe at 8 and maybe put Tiger at 10? Is that too much?
Man, I don't think Tiger should be 8.
Because you got to
agree with.
That's hard, bro. I don't know. Before he fell off, because it said the last of the 20 years. Tiger only been down like 7 years, but them other 13.
I'll put him in the top 10. I'll put him at 10.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's where my thing was. Exactly.
Who got more wins? Who got more majors? Does Tiger have more majors than Kobe got 5 chips? Do he got more than 5 majors?
Yeah.
Listen, man, we see basketball players all the time go out and fucking play golf. I ain't seen not one golf player come out there and play basketball.
I mean, you can't do it like that, though.
Hey, I will say Tiger's probably one that would be able to do that if we could pick a golfer.
Charles Barkley ass at golf. Ass. And you talking about
Steph's pretty good. Steph's really good.
Steph's good.
He's a fucking shooter. That's what he do. He know how to shoot. That's what he do, man.
I think Tatum good too.
Yeah.
Tatum look like a golfer. Tatum, yeah, he's a weirdo. He look like a golfer. He didn't grow up in the same neighborhoods as me and you.
So Deuce gonna be a golfer.
He might be. What the fuck is going on with E-phone?
Hey, whatever you doing,
you good, dude?
Just stop, bro. You can't read no messages on your phone. It's you,
bro. My hands ain't moving.
I don't know what it is, but I don't know. If we going brand wise, then yeah, you going Kobe Bryant.
Because like you said globally earlier too, Kobe is super popular in China.
That's what I'm saying. But shit, Tiger is too. Wasn't it baby mama Chinese?
No, he's Chinese.
Oh yeah, see, he from China.
No, he's not. His mom is.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah, he ain't all the way.
Hold on, you didn't know that, Eddie? You ain't never seen the race draft where he's like?
Yeah, that's what I say. That's why the race draft was like.
I did not know that.
I don't know, man. I think Kobe could have been higher. But you also could have made an argument that switch Kobe out with Tim Duncan.
You would have put Tim in the top 10?
What haven't he done? Him and Kobe got the same resume.
No, Tim has one more chip than him, right? Or do they both got? I thought Tim had 6.
Tim got 5. Both of them got 5. Yeah. Tim got 5. I don't know, man. Tim, the greatest power forward ever. That's, bro. Fuck Dirk, bro. I know you want to go with Dirk, bro, but, bro, there's no power forward better than Tim Duncan ever.
Everybody's called the big fundamental. I'm sorry, you're not top 10. That's not like top 10 and nothing. Okay,
I'm just saying. I'm just going career wise. Of course, you're putting Kobe over Tim Duncan. I ain't silly, but I'm just saying they got the same career.
Kobe 8 and 24 are both better than Tim Duncan's 121. I don't give a shit.
That's a little disrespectful. You ain't gonna just clown Tim Duncan like he was just ass. That's crazy.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's how good Kobe was. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Yeah, and that same Tim Duncan beat Kobe a couple times to get some ring.
Okay, so shit happens.
What else popped off in the top 10 that you would change?
Diana Taurasi at number 21. I'm not saying she doesn't belong anywhere near it. That's not what I'm getting at.
No.
She's the WNBA's leading scorer. I mean, that's
yeah. She's been playing since '97, ain't she?
Bro, she been playing almost my whole lifespan, man. I would hope. I would hope she's a leading scorer.
Diana Taurasi been in the WNBA since 1986.
She compete with LeBron. Who's gonna retire first?
But Albert Pujols is at 24. The only baseball player in the top 25. I'm with that 100%. Before injuries and before his contract, he was looked at as probably the best baseball player we ever seen. Again, I don't count any of the old guys because they didn't play before black people, so it doesn't matter. None of their records mean anything to me. And then Floyd rounds out the top 25 at 25. I don't think I'd have him that low. I'd probably switch maybe him and KG. KG's at 16, and I would put probably Floyd at 16 and put KG.
Yeah.
Why is KG that high?
KG's the next basketball player, ain't he? Right after Kobe or somebody else?
Fuck.
LeBron up there?
Yeah,
No. LeBron's top 10. I'm talking about like after Kobe, is it KG? I know they ain't gonna put another basketball player, so I'm assuming it's KG.
Why is KG up there?
I got the reasoning. They got it in here. But Tonio, go ahead with who else you would switch out, maybe put him in the top 25 that isn't in there.
John Jones got to be a top 25. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. That man is most dangerous. And I think the only loss that he got, I think they taking that rule away. That illegal hit that he did, the illegal
Oh, that
whatever.
elbow. It's like
Yeah, I think they
some type of elbow.
I think they taking that shit away. So realistically, they need to go back and just make him undefeated. And he fighting the best fighter that we've seen in a while, bro. John Jones, the most dangerous motherfucker on the planet. I don't care.
You got CTE.
Yeah.
KG, my bad.
Oh,
So
John
KG
Campbell.
is 23rd, but you have Shaq, Steph, and Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan at 16, Shaq at 17, and Steph at 14.
That's fair.
I'm not switching none of them, Billy. I ain't gonna lie.
No. I'm
fair.
with you. I thought KG was higher. That was where I was still tripping at.
So, well, I would definitely switch KG and fucking Mayweather. I can't switch Steph because of the 2000s, particularly the 2010s. Him and LeBron gave us the best basketball display we've seen in a while.
Do you think that's why the finals are down? Because we don't have Steph versus LeBron or a Kobe versus KG kind of finals that we were getting earlier in the 2000s?
You just got a bunch of random, bro. Yeah, might as well say superstarless Celtics with a bunch of stars playing two superstars with no fucking defense. So it was just I mean, you kind of knew how that was gonna go, bro. We ain't had a good final since 2017, bro. 2016. That was
the Cavs Warriors?
Yeah, the comeback. That was last good finals. The next year, they swept the Cavs because they added KD. Then the next year, Toronto won because KD was hurt.
Steph was hurt?
The next year, it was who? Giannis, maybe? Or
Phoenix it was Phoenix and the Bucks, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. They swept.
I don't think CP3 played.
Yeah, his hamstring again.
Every since then, bro, it's been a sweep. Either 4-1 or 4-0. It ain't been close. And I don't know.
Boston Golden State went 6, didn't it?
I think they
4-1. Go 5.
Yeah, I think they 4-1 them boys. Because Jason Tatum was nowhere to be found.
Also, real quick, because he said it, I love the term "gentleman sweep." It's just such. It's like so disrespectful, but at the same time, it's like you got a game. You know what I mean? Like I feel
like it's worse. I feel like getting gentleman sweep is worse because like we really could have just whooped your ass that fourth game.
Yeah,
but we're gonna let y'all have some pride.
This way we can win on our home floor. Yeah, whatever. Like
I feel like gentleman sweep is worse. I'd rather just get swept.
All right. Hey, so speaking of swept, I'm gonna go to Antonio for turning over for this one.
Gentlemen, report to the baseline.
To the baseline!
Hey, it's not a real brick shot show unless we do it.
It is not. So, Billy, let's talk basketball. We weren't supposed to be talking basketball because it's just the Olympics, but it's the Olympics, Billy. So let's first talk about the 40-year-old leading the Team USA, not in one game, but back-to-back games, putting them on his back and carrying them through the preliminaries. I mean, Billy, everybody watch the show know we LeBron fans. But at what point do we have to just be like, you know what? Maybe Mike wasn't this good. Because at this age, Mike done smoked 47,000 cigars and his eyes are permanently yellow like they are now. While LeBron is out here carrying.
The man got jaundice, man.
Yeah, like I just I don't know, man. AD made a joke and said, "Yeah, Bron's still doing this at 45." Bruh, like, Billy, say something, man. This dude literally, I thought it was a fucking commercial when he did the what's the name dunk. Well, they did make it to a commercial.
Yeah,
But I thought it was like AI.
Bruh.
And then I'm like, wait, he did that in a real fucking game. What the fuck is going on? Bruh,
Yeah.
That game.
bruh, Billy, I don't think it's what's the name. I just think it's fucking levels to this shit. And I don't think nobody's on that level. And everybody can be like, oh, you just a LeBron fan. But I am. But come on, man. Billy, I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Oh, no, he's solidifying the GOAT conversation. He's getting solidified right before our very eyes.
So I think it's easy for us to say, obviously he's getting solidified, right? I think being a LeBron homer for so long, doing the he's better than Michael, just watch the game. Obviously he's not 6-0 in the finals, and that's an easy argument to just say, well, he's not 6-0. So here's all this fucking shit. All these old heads talking about this, that, and the third. LeBron, all these defensive titles, Michael won, guarding the not best player, where you're like, LeBron, I need you to guard fucking Kevin Durant. What the fuck? What are you supposed to do?
Derrick Rose, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan.
I need you to switch on Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. Just fix it, and whoever's not going off, that's who you're gonna go on the other guy. Like, what do we?
Steph
like,
Curry, I need you to block Steph Curry 40 times in the series. Like,
you're so good. We're gonna give the MVP of the finals to the guy guarding you, even though you still average a triple double. Whatever, right? Like, but I will say the Olympics to me doesn't enhance a GOAT argument, and it also wouldn't hurt him, because I think
this not enhancing it because of the Olympics. I'm asking because of who he's doing it while he's playing. He's playing with the most elite people in the NBA, correct?
Yeah.
Aside from the Jokers, aside from the Giannis's, those people, but these people that's on the USA men's team is most of them top 15 in the league right now.
True.
So that's the elites. And the oldest motherfucker in the NBA as of now, because shout out to Vince Carter for just formally retiring. Shout out to Vince Sanity. So now LeBron is officially the oldest player in the league. Billy, I shouldn't be doing this. I got to stop saying I shouldn't be. But, yeah, Billy.
No, and I'm with you. And LeBron has tried so hard to give the keys. Hey, Kyrie, I'm going to stay in Cleveland. You got it. Let's run this fucking for another 10 years. Kyrie, I don't want to do that. Nah. Hey, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Davis. Hey, this is going to be y'all's team. Nah, LeBron, can you just carry us for another finals and maybe another finals run? Let's try to do something. Like, it's literally given to LeBron. Or I don't know if it's people not wanting to be a part of LeBron's legacy or try to, because look at the Kevin Durant move. That was literally, and maybe this is a conspiracy, right? So hear me out. Kevin Durant going to Golden State, that was literally just to make sure LeBron didn't get another title while he was there. Like, if Golden State wins that finals, he stays in OKC, and LeBron's legacy, we can maybe be talking about it a little different. But coming back from 3-1, that was, to me, where he solidified that legacy. Like, no one else is going to do that ever again. We're never going to see that ever. And I think – go ahead, Ed.
I was agreeing.
Oh, no. So all I'm saying is I think we look at the GOAT argument so much, and especially nowadays where it's so easy for us to look at it. Like, we could go pull LeBron numbers versus Jordan for the next 45 fucking days and constantly have something to talk about, right? But I think this does show you the old age where how LeBron did care about his body and continue taking it on. Well, we are never going to see anything close to LeBron ever again, and I think the league is in real trouble when he leaves.
That's why I disagree at. Now, if Adam Silver don't stop trying to ruin the league, then they're in real trouble.
They got the talent.
First of all,
okay, yeah, no, he's 100% right.
Why I'm thinking about it, shout out to TNT for suing the NBA.
What?
Because the NBA tried to go with, or is trying, or they did go with Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but TNT came out with a statement that said we matched the Amazon offer, and Adam Silver still went with Amazon. So shout out to TNT for suing because
Why?
I don't want to watch that shit on Amazon.
Oh God.
And Charles Barkley said he's not going to another company. So if they stay with TNT, I get to see more years of Charles Barkley and Shaq talking about it.
Charles said he's only doing another year. He's gonna help them transition. He's done. He's done it next year.
He said that, but he said that because of them selling the company or leaving TNT, he said in that same interview, if we was to stay with the same company, I'm gonna stay. He said I can't see myself working for another company. That's what he said.
That's not what he said.
Yes, it is.
NBC?
TNT.
Yes, he did. But
no, he said
bet some Fago.
That's fine. I'll bet some Fago. That's not what he said.
That is what he said.
Go back to the interview. Look. We'll do that. We'll do this after the show. But my thing
either way, why would you want to go to Amazon, Bill?
No. That's my thing. It's like it doesn't. I'm gonna watch basketball regardless who's doing the fucking halftime show. Now, do I like it more on who does the halftime show? Yes. Are you gonna stop watching basketball just because of a halftime show? No.
I had a thought, Billy. I might the year LeBron retired, but I don't know if I watch basketball as much.
Do you have a team that you're gonna pick whenever he retires?
That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to figure that shit out. Like, I don't know. I might leave them alone. I can't see myself supporting just Anthony Davis. He gonna let me down every year.
Every year. He's gonna be.
I don't know, man.
You go to the Celtics then.
If I could get stationed back in Biloxi, I'm gonna be a Saints fan because I know the tickets $40 is sitting in the fourth row. I mean, not a Saints, but a Pelicans fan because the tickets $40. I can go see any NBA player I want to. Name on the jersey, $40. I do that. Fat Zion gets a discount every time.
So, hey, real fast, who do you have an NBA team?
The Heat. Okay,
that's respectable. So you stayed after LeBron left. You were like, yeah, I'm sticking around. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. And I've been a fan since like 08.
So
that's fair.
Speaking of that, Billy, not to just I always gotta dig at people that hate LeBron. Shout out to Eric Rogers, my dog, biggest hater of LeBron I know.
So he doesn't.
LeBron, no, he does. He does. He said LeBron. He said LeBron not skilled, all this stuff. He just be saying stuff because he
doesn't watch basketball. Is what
he loves Steph Curry, man, and stuff like that. He a dark skinned dude that like light skins. I don't know what it is. But speaking of that USA team, Billy, Austin Rivers pointed out graciously, and Austin Rivers been in the news here a lot this year about his takes.
Yeah,
always saying stupid stuff.
But this one, Billy, I kind of paid attention to.
Because you agree, so yeah, now it's different.
I mean, I don't know if I agree. I just want to talk about it because it kind of sounds right, but I don't know. So Austin Rivers, well, first of all, AD and LeBron James have been leading the USA team in performance. They've been the best performers every game. AD's defense, which I know he was robbed for Defensive Player of the Year. Billy's like, oh, them numbers don't count. It does. His defense has been he played 73 games.
I'm talking overall. I don't care about last season.
I mean, he did get hurt in the last game in the Nuggets. Yeah. But LeBron and AD have been the best two players on the USA men's team. You've seen spurts of Steph shooting, but he gonna do that. You've seen spurts of Ant, but when it came down for a defensive stop or trying to get
spurts with Ant too, correct me if I'm wrong, is because LeBron was out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So also because Steve Kerr couldn't coach his way outside of a fucking bucket. He's terrible. Still not starting AD over Joel when Joel done showed you. I'm sorry. Joel would have been off the USA teams when he was foul baiting college players in the practice. Hey, yep, I don't want him.
What the
I
fuck
don't want him.
is that? We didn't even talk about that last week. Like, what the fuck was going on? Like, I saw the clip. I didn't watch. I didn't know what was going on, and I'm just like, what is he doing? I didn't know who the fuck that was. I'm sitting here watching like, this is a fucking MVP of the National Basketball Association. You're talking about, hey, where's the foul? Like, what do we do? You imagine you go play pickup and you're like this one guy who's like, oh, that's a foul. Nah, you ain't playing no more. Like,
yeah, bro. I would have dropped them in.
His
But
game
they
pissed
didn't.
me off so much.
But
you said
Embiid,
whole game?
His Embiid game just pissed me off so much. Like everything he do look like he hurt. Like,
Why are you doing that?
hey,
like
But-
everything.
but like he's so skilled and he's bigger than everybody, and he's still like the most delicate person out there.
Like
Like,
doing it in slow motion.
Yeah,
he's
what are
playing.
you
He's
doing,
playing how
bro?
AD should play. That's what he's doing. And I don't understand why. I don't understand.
I don't get it, bro. But I'm sick of him. But Austin Rivers alluded to the fact when JJ Redick said they were one piece away because well, just look what they're doing with the best NBA players. They're standing out. KCP did an interview yesterday or today saying that the Nuggets were scared of the Lakers last year because every game that they played, the Lakers was up every game.
Yeah.
So you got to think, Billy. We already know because we've been LeBron fans for a while. The whole when LeBron go to the bench thing, gotta look for somebody that can withstand the blow. And the only teams that did that is probably that Miami team.
Right. But they had Spo on the bench. Like, hey, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, because even with that, I remember, and I watch this clip often because the way they got it named on YouTube is LeBron wins, and he LeBron wins, and
like a horror movie or something.
your mom.
Don't do that.
LeBron sits down Kyrie and Kevin Love and wins with the bench. It was like a Cleveland game where Kyrie and Kevin Love was looking terrible. So LeBron just sat them the whole. He set all of them. Brung in JR. Brung in.
Was that the David Blatt series?
Yeah, I think so. And he just set them
Where
down.
he had
He
to
was
be
like,
the coach too. Yeah.
he set them down and won the game without them. And I was like, fuck, not even Kevin Love and Kyrie could keep the points up. Like, so I think if they would have had that one piece that could be like, you know what, I hit 3 points, or I can go play defense or something, man. I pinch a motherfucker so you shit. Yeah, like instead of having no scoring, what's his name? Cam Reddish out there and he missing shots and shit. And
Jesus Christ.
what's the dude that that the coach just brought to Minnesota with or Milwaukee with him? Fucking Torian Prince.
Yeah, okay,
yeah. Having him out there thinking he was fucking, I don't know what Torian Prince was doing sometime.
Well, it's like Austin Reeves will be out there. He'll hit 2 threes with LeBron on. He's like, all right, hey, we'll ride this with Austin Reeves. We'll sit LeBron for a little bit. Austin Reeves, 0 for 6, the next couple threes. Like, what the fuck happened? What are we doing?
So I think just getting back to the point, because Butler threw me out right now. I did smell the house burning down, but I just okay. I got a big ass.
Gotta get it in, man. I get it.
Yeah. But yeah, I really feel like, and it's probably too late. I don't know what piece they can go after, but it has been like a lot of talks. Him and Steph have been looking real friendly out there, Billy. And Steph had an interview today where he said, I don't know if I'll be in Golden State for my entire career. I'm still at the point where I want to win. But hey, Billy, if you want a winner, you can look at that motherfucker that's carrying you right now, Steph. the person that's getting you all these open looks for three, just waiting, setting up plays for you, just take them talents to LA. Am I tweaking or what's up, Billy?
I'm gonna let Eddie take this one, and I'll finish this one off.
Yeah, I like that move. I really would. But I know he did say previously that he wanted to be a Warrior for life.
Bingo.
So it's kind of funny that he said that.
Yeah, it changed today, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, you say some shit like that, that mean, you know, you've been that mean you've been thinking, reevaluating. They got rid of, just think about it. Let's go down the Warriors, right? Clay gone.
Yep.
That was my right hand. That was my right hand. Draymond, mine gone. Next person, bro. The next incident that Draymond get into, the league gonna try to get rid of him forever. They are.
He already got a WWE contract pending.
Yeah. Steve Kerr.
Hey, hold on, Eddie. Is that real?
What?
Does he have a WWE contract pending, or were you just fucking
around?
Oh,
no.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. You got a wrestling fan out here. I'll ask you for that.
Steve Kerr can't rely on the young Warriors team no more that will just outscore everybody.
Bob Myers is out too. Like,
yeah,
he was out there shitting on Stephen A for that whole draft, just shitting on him.
Yeah. So I'm just Steph thinking like, hey man,
want to get one more before you done?
Let me get another ring. And if I had to pick somebody to get a ring first, it would be LeBron them because Steph's team's in shambles. Whether we can get a ring together, all right. Well, and Billy, this doesn't mess with Steph's legacy because
I'm disagreeing with you.
He was only Finals MVP of one of them rings anyway. So
that's what I'm saying. So I'm only looking at it through this lens, right? If LeBron lets that happen, that's almost the exact same. It's almost, again, let me not say exact same. That's almost the same as when KD went to the best team, the best regular season team we ever seen ever. It's almost the same. Now, I think it hinders LeBron's legacy. LeBron could win. Let's say it's him and Steph. They win 3 chips. That tarnishes LeBron's legacy for a lot of reasons. Now, the old heads aren't going to understand, and I think in the general consensus of basketball, not the newer fans, not even newer fans, because we've watched for a long time now that we're getting old, right? But it just wouldn't be Steph's brand, and it wouldn't be LeBron's brand per se, because he said he didn't like being the villain in Miami. That would immediately make the Lakers the villain as soon as that move happened. And I don't think LeBron's ready to do that again and at least exceed in it. Now, with the argument we just had, right? Like, LeBron's been trying to give the keys to somebody, but Steph is also kind of old, and he's not someone who LeBron can give the keys to. I think that's kind of one of the hinders in that plan. Am I tripping on that part of the plan?
I think LeBron already seen that he can't hand the keys off, so he's gonna finish his career out driving. I feel like
okay, I see what you're saying. That's a good point.
I don't see the legacy tarnishing like you do, because all I'm getting is a shooter, the greatest shooter, but a shooter.
Right. But see, but you and I, we've been asking for Buddy Hield for how many years? Is this 4 years now? We've been asking for Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you get a Buddy Hield and you win a title, like, okay. But if you're getting the greatest shooter of all time, you already got one with Kyle Korver and probably the top 5 shooter of all time, right? Ray Allen, another top 5 shooter of all time. And it's like, oh, now we could throw that in. But now if we're arguing GOATs of Michael versus LeBron, LeBron needed these shooters. Michael needed Scottie to see the floor and Dennis Rodman to get all those rebounds and Charles Oakley to get these rebounds. So it's like, that's where I think the GOAT conversation where
and Ron Harper and Steve Kerr to hit the shot. Like, they built that team for him, Mike. I get it, but this is what I don't get. You just said it, Billy. Steph getting older.
Yeah.
He getting older. Now, can he carry a team? He almost did this year. Almost, but almost ain't never counted in shit, Billy.
Hold on, Antonio. I got you right here. Can he carry a team with LeBron sitting on the bench? Absolutely. That's all LeBron needs is someone to just not fuck it up when he just sits down. But
that's what I'm saying, Billy. Legacy wise, LeBron will be 40 this year. Steph will be 36.
Fuck, he's old. God.
36 and 40, bro. With all these young people in the league, with KD being in Phoenix with Devin Booker, with the with who else? What's another team that got like a lot of stars?
Boston.
Yeah,
Boston with Philly now, like with Paul George over there, with Maxey and
on the come up.
The process
hold on, Eddie. Hold on. With you saying that Maxey's been on the come up for the last 2-3 years. Like we've been waiting for him to have his thing. He's a Robin, and that's okay to be a Robin. Like you could be a great Robin. That's fine. But it's like look at
like the Clay.
That's the problem though. That's the problem though. Maybe he should be the fucking Batman and they'll win.
He was.
The year he had last season. I mean,
he was Batman.
He was the Batman in Indy.
I'm talking about Maxey, bro.
Oh, and now, hold on. I ain't thought about that one time.
Bro was going off last year. What the fuck is he doing?
Eddie's out again.
I didn't even touch it. I seen you touch it.
I see you go for that. Hey, I see it.
I seen you touch that motherfucker. Tyrese had a couple 40-point games in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. But those just happened to also be the Jalen Brunson 40-point games, right? Or did they am I tripping on that? Did they play Philly?
I can't remember.
Yeah, they played Philly.
Yeah. So it was those Jalen Brunson fucking 47, 46, 41 games. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just
his worst game in that series, he had 39. That was Jalen Brunson's like worst game in the series.
You shoot like 25.
So I don't know, man. I just really I really don't think, Billy, in this day and age that anybody would be tripping because we have seen it done so much. And they always gonna attach that LeBron started the super team shit, even though super team started back when fucking the Lakers went and got Kareem and brought him over with Magic or
Philly with Dr. J and Moses Malone. We don't talk about that either.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's been Wilt Chamberlain was there. That's like, bro.
The big three in Boston that was the first like nickname fucking super team was the big three in Boston, and they only won one chip.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So
and we try to put Paul Pierce on this fucking crazy pedestal that not saying he doesn't belong in one of the tops, but not nearly as high as we push that motherfucker. Because at least KG was getting to Western Conference Finals in fucking Minnesota by himself. Like, at least he got there. You know what I'm saying? Paul Pierce didn't even get to the Eastern Conference Finals until fucking KG showed up.
So that's what I'm saying, Bill. I don't think at this late stage in their careers that anybody be like, oh, they cheat. Because the West still fucking hard.
Seasons, brother, people like the fans, they want to see that. Like
I don't. And like right now, Billy, you can go on Twitter right now. It's a bunch of think pieces about, oh, look how cool Steph and LeBron is playing with. Ooh.
Right. But look
and
at
it took off with that lob he threw, and they was like,
No, and I'm with you. But also look at people were saying the Lakers were getting a super team when they got Dwight Howard at whatever fucking age he was, and Russell Westbrook. Look at these all-stars that LeBron's playing. Is imagine that. But you get Steph Curry, the greatest shooter we've ever seen. And that's what you see what I'm saying? That's where my argument's coming from.
But I get it though, Billy. But
reaction.
Look at the top teams now. Look at all the top teams. None of them have just one star anymore at all.
No. But that's been our argument. That's been our argument. And Eddie, correct me if I'm wrong. That's been the argument, right? Is that's who wins championships. Look at the Nuggets even last year. We can go just back to last year. With Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. They needed both of those dudes to also step up with Joker doing that. Yeah, where it's like that's how it is.
But think about, especially even in the West, Billy. In the West, everybody stays. Look at the Timberwolves. Yeah, Cat, Rudy, no offense, Gobert, Nas Reed, like, yeah, bro. OKC, shit.
They done got Alex Caruso.
Yeah,
And they just
Caruso
got
now.
us on defense for that. Golly.
The Williams kid, he's nice as fuck. Like, bro, they are really good.
Shai's winning MVP this year. I'm gonna call it right now. Shai's gonna win MVP.
Not if Steph come to LA. LeBron gonna win.
LeBron will never win another one.
Nah, he won't. That year he was averaging 33 though, or 32 and 10 or whatever. Probably should have won it. But what's next, Billy? We've been on this for a minute.
Yeah, sorry. All right, let's keep it in basketball. The WNBA team for the warm up for the United States women's basketball team beat them. Highlights are shit, and I didn't. Arike, not Erica. See, and I even put a little apostrophe to make sure I said it right. Arike Ogunobowale. Is that right? Fuck, I feel like that. Did you write
how you said it, man?
No, it's Uber. Wait, I
know the last part's Wale.
I ain't trying to say
right.
Hey,
I had that right from the jump.
That's funny as fuck though. I was practicing saying that shit.
Anyway, she scored 34 points in this game. Angel Reese did what she does, had a double-double with 12 and 11. Caitlin Clark had 10 assists and probably a shitload of turnovers. I didn't check that one, but I'm guessing she had
Ogunwale. That's how you say it. Ogunwale.
Ogunwale. I told
Arike
you.
Ogunwale.
I didn't know Enrique.
But Caitlin Clark had 10 assists. I don't think she had many turnovers. She didn't have many points either. 4. And she was
0 for 7 from 3 too.
From 3. Yeah, but Billy, they whooped our gold medalist team. They whooped them.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to bring it up to see, like, is the USA missing out without having those 3 people on their team? Maybe not Caitlin because she ain't do nothing. But Angel Reese and Arike on the team. Of course, Caitlin, Billy. I'm sorry. Your Iowa sister. Are they missing out, Billy? Like,
so.
And I ain't even talking about from a publicity standpoint. I'm talking about from a playing standpoint because these people whooped y'all ass, and y'all the gold medalists.
So that's another big thing because it was only Breanna Stewart and Asia Wilson who did anything for the Olympic team. The rest of them girls were doing nothing. Like there was nothing else happening, and it's like I wonder if you put Angel on that team, a hungry younger woman, like, hey, let's try to do this, that, the third, because the women. Regardless, you could take off the top 5 best women on our Olympic team and put these other 3 girls on there, and we would still win the gold medal by a fuck ton, by a mile and a half. What is it, a country mile? We would win it by a country mile, no problem.
But so let me ask this because I don't know. I watched the WNBA, but I don't know how many people from different countries. I know it's got to be a lot though that are in the WNBA as well, right?
Yeah.
So is it like the NBA, Billy, where these people that are from other countries are really good now? And
so from what I read, it's not like the NBA.
No. Okay. Because I was about to say, if that's the case, then might need to rethink that whole. Let's get these old heads one more because let's be real. That's what they're doing. This is Diana Taurasi's last go. This is what's the other girl that you said before Asia Wilson?
Breanna Stewart.
This is Breanna Stewart's last one. Like This is their last hoopla, and I get it. They try to match what LeBron then was doing, but at the same token, LeBron's still one of the top 5 players in the league. Breanna Stewart and Diana Taurasi, I mean, they good.
No, Breanna Stewart just won the MVP 2 years ago. She won it the year before.
She top 5.
Asia Wilson won.
What about DT old as shit?
She's old, yes.
Yeah,
you can switch her out.
She doesn't need another gold medal. I think she has 3 or 4 already.
Yeah, and I get it. And like I said, I get it. They were just trying to match the men's energy, but at the same time, like, yeah, these older these older cats are still the elites in the NBA. As far as
Right.
ain't nobody scared of Tarazi no more. She might go off every now and then, but ain't nobody like, oh, we gotta double her because she's still like she was when she was playing 1950.
Well, and I might even shock you with this, but let's leave Caitlin Clark off the Olympic team.
Ain't she the logo?
No.
Ooh, no, Cheryl.
Who ain't it?
Who?
Cheryl Swoops.
What? Cheryl Swoops?
Not Cheryl Swoops. Cheryl Miller. Or
That
Lisa
makes
Leslie, not Cheryl Miller. Lisa Leslie,
Is the logo?
I believe, is the logo. I
That's
could be
cool.
wrong, but I just remember that layup because theirs is a layup. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Lisa Leslie. But let me go back and shock you a little bit. Even if you, and like you said, if you're asking about production, are they missing out? Yes. Angel Reese should be on that Olympic team, regardless of if you want to ignore the publicity that Angel Reese would get. She needs to be on that Olympic team. There's no reason to not have her on there. And I wonder, and I will change it to publicity. Maybe it'll sound sexist too. But Angel Reese is hot. She needs to be the face of that Olympic team. She's the hottest one. She needs to be the face of that. Angel Wilson's kind of hot too. But Angel Reese
Angel, my baby.
yeah, I had to rethink it. But I think it's that half leg Under Armour shit she wears. I think that's what gets me with Angel. But in the eyelashes. What?
The logo was a female version of Jerry West.
No, it wasn't.
I swear to God.
They couldn't even get some lady on there.
So they changed it to not symbolize any one WNBA player. They just wanted it to be a form of women empowerment. I get that.
Business model is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Jesus Christ.
I get that, but at the same time, we had Cheryl Miller, Lisa Leslie, all these greats come through. Bro, make one of them the logo. Come on, man. A female Jerry West is sick. That's sick.
Hey, rest in peace to Jerry West too.
Rest in peace.
What are we doing?
Hey, man.
Tonio, that might be the most devastating news I've heard in weeks. Probably
that's terrible.
What the fuck are we doing?
That's kind of crazy. Female version of the Jerry West.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's lazy. That's lazy as fuck.
Like I said, it's a bad business model. That ain't even. Hey, look at what we got going on. No, hey, let's get a guy who hasn't played in 30 years to fucking be the logo of this fuck.
It just sums up the WNBA.
Yeah, that does. That does, man. I don't. Shit, that threw me out, Billy. Jerry West. Well, but yeah, man, I think publicity wise, they probably missed out, but also maybe talent wise, just to get them people, because that's who's gonna be running the show.
Thank you. Yes, that's who's gonna be on it. You're telling me Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese ain't gonna make the next Olympic team? Why not give them some fucking stuff? Shit, let's say Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play for fucking 50 years like Diana Taurasi. Let him get some experience on that thing and fucking ride that out. What about you, Eddie? Do you think they're missing some production, or you think let me just ask in your general opinion also. This is two-part. Now, because I've had you on the show, the Caitlin Clark thing. Do you think she's, let's say, a lot of the reason the WNBA is getting what they're getting now?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because take away the looking at it from a skill mindset. People are really watching the WNBA because it's a whole bunch of fine ass rookies. You got Cameron Brink,
bingo.
You got Rakia,
yeah. You
got Angel. I ain't gonna say Caitlin fine because she look like fucking Crimson Chin to me.
She looks like Mel Gibson. That's what she looks like.
Nah, I hate her ass. But I think really
but a hot Mel Gibson. Go ahead, Eddie.
Nah.
The WNBA is at an all-time sexy level. Everybody really watching. Everybody watching them because it's so many good-looking girls hooping now.
You ain't never seen Skylar Diggs? Hey, Skylar Diggins is So hot.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna say on here what she referred to herself as when she was mic'd up, but
Hold on.
yeah.
All right, so I gotta get Tonio to find out, because if you don't want to say it, that's cool, but I need to know what she referred to herself as.
She was mic'd up for a game this year, and like at tip off, she was saying that, I'm old MILF cat.
Oh,
I say cat.
okay.
That's what she called herself, old MILF cat.
There we go. All right, good for
She didn't
her.
say cat.
I read you as soon as you said cat. I was like, yep, all right. We're down for the ride right now. That's where we're going.
But to answer your question, I can't say Caitlyn. She definitely has put a lot of eyesight on WNBA. Her and Angel, like, they got like the torch right now. They sharing the torch right now.
Right. And that's where I was thinking is like Caitlyn, her game isn't transitioning into the WNBA like how people would think, right? And Tonio's big argument is it's a lot of white eyes on Caitlin Clark, because it is. That's an easy thing to say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, white eyes are eyes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Money don't have a color except green. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, yeah, Caitlyn might not be who you want to be the fucking face of your league, but she is. Where it's like, where is LeBron the face of your league? Yeah, and he's old as fuck. And you might want it to be Giannis. You might want it to be Luka, but that's just not the way it's going. And I think that's the same thing for the WNBA, where we don't want it to be this person or that person or this person, but it just happens to be like you can't deny the numbers, man, where the Indiana Fever from last year, they only had 2,000 people a game to now they're averaging 16,000 people a game. You can't tell me that's not a quote-unquote Caitlin Clark effect.
Yeah, like my thing with Caitlyn, like I know everybody like hard on her about how her game not transitioning, but I'm not surprised, because I was like I always stood on this ain't gonna fly in the WNBA. Like they're not finna just let her just shoot fucking 18 threes every game.
Right. Now, okay, all right.
She did a lot of turnovers in college.
No, and she did. And her passes in college were also like, what the fuck are you? Why would you throw that? But the game is a little more intense, right? I do think it's funny, man. And again, you weren't on the show for this. I don't know if you've seen it, but my argument where all these WNBA players are saying, oh, this is a physical league. It's like, well, yeah, motherfucker, you have to tell me that. I didn't know that coming into this, because I've never fucking watched you until Caitlin Clark just happened to be there, right? So at the same time, we're sitting there watching her bad passes, because she has bad passes. That's the reason she has these turnovers. Is she's trying to make it into these – she's fitting it into these lanes that don't work, and it's just taking her a second to kind of get there, right? But also, she scored so many points. She's the quickest to 300 points and 300 assists, or 300 points and 200 assists, or whatever. That's still another thing I think we should be celebrating, as opposed to kind of beating her down because we don't want her to be the fucking face of the league. And I do think, again, I know you're new. I don't want to kind of just jump a bunch of stuff. I'm waiting for Tonio to also come back in. But there is some kind of race to it with not race to it, but a couple race baiting, where do you want this white woman to be the face of this very predominantly black, quote unquote, / lesbian league? I don't know why I said quote unquote. I just meant to say / lesbian league, right? So like, I'm not saying they're fake lesbians. I'm just saying where it's like, why would we want this straight white woman to be the face of our league? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they already had bad blood with her anyways before she even came in, because how much everybody was like on her, like, oh, she's gonna be the next, she's gonna be the one,
right? And it's like, why
carry the WNBA?
I think my thing with it too is because also, if I'm Angel Reese, she's gonna be my best friend, and we are gonna ride this fucking big wave. I'm gonna get endorsements with this girl. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But maybe that's just me thinking it differently. But we got to figure out something, because the WNBA is thriving, and we just look at the defense played on Caitlin Clark comparatively to the rest of the girls. Now, is that because Caitlin Clark is good, or is it because you want to shut her down and make sure she doesn't do what she did in college?
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like her and Angel have been being targeted this year because there's been some fouls on Angel. I want to say, I think like Alyssa Thomas, I think, showed clips of when she literally chokeslammed Angel.
Was she on the Connecticut Sun?
Yeah.
Is that the girl who did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like the Russell Westbrook of the WNBA. Yeah, she. Every time they play each other, she just look annoyed guarding her, and she always get like a definitely like ejection foul on her because she just gets so annoyed.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's just like we got to kind of like I don't know why. I wonder if it'd be different for males where it's like, oh, like when LeBron like sees the next LeBron, he's gonna be like, thank God somebody to fucking take it off of me. Thank you. Fuck. Let me get out of the spotlight, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like, damn, what was that name? I don't forget now.
You're talking about the emotional aspect from the WNBA.
Oh yeah, because women are naturally more emotional than men. So of course, like Taurasi, Asia, players like that who been carrying the league for a good while now.
Right.
Caitlin pops up and all of a sudden it's like they didn't even exist. And what they did, what they've done doesn't even matter. And Caitlin is like more valued and held on a higher pedestal than them. So that's where I think a lot of her fouls, her hard fouls in the league come from.
No. Because it's the same with why it's like it's an easy grab too, where it's like did Asia Wilson get them chartered flights? No. She has the biggest deal in WNBA. She didn't get them chartered flights. That was Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese. That was who was getting them flights. Sorry, that's just the kind of way it is. And when Juju comes, it's going to be even more. And it's like, are they going to be super pissed at Juju that she's going to get all this recognition?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Juju and Paige, it's going to be like another.
Another Angel Clark situation.
Yeah.
Damn, see, you just keep going right back to the white and black thing, Eddie. Jeez, I thought you were.
Oh, he was better than that, baby.
I mean, Juju light skin.
Oh shit! Oh shit, man! Juju light skin.
I mean, and Paige kind of black.
No,
Paige kind of black.
She was raised by a black family, baby.
She's white. Don't see. Nope.
Hey, bro.
You don't give Patrick Mahomes credit for being black, and he was. See. You see what I'm saying? You can't pick it. You gotta have the whole thing.
Hey, Billy. See, that's where you wrong at. Cause you white telling me what a black person, can do in my own community. How the fuck you gonna do that?
That's my bad.
How the fuck you gonna do that?
And man, Paige more black than Mahomes.
Oh my God, there's no such thing as more black, Eddie. You can't be more black.
There you go again, bro. Come on, bro. You think Bryant Gumbel the same type of black as me?
The same type of black? The same type of black, or is he black like you?
No, either one of them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
either one of them. He's not neither. His name Bryant Gumbel. That's not. He changed his name to that. That ain't no name.
Antonio, you got an Italian name.
It's Spanish. It's Spanish.
Antonio is, or Anthony is the Italian one. My bad. You're
exactly.
Right.
Yep. There you go. But hey, man, I was just looking at your hand, your name. Why I say co-host? Like, why you got that as your name?
That's just what I couldn't think of a cute hashtag this week.
Cute. That's funny. Speaking of CO though, Billy, you got some news that Paul Fimon got a little theory that Dion might go and take over USC. How you feel about that?
What?
What you think about that?
No,
Billy got the facts for you. Billy got the facts for you. Cause I said the same shit, and then Billy started stating, because I was like, they got Lincoln Riley, but then Billy pulled out his resume.
Let me hear. I ain't heard this. This is the first to me. I don't know.
Go ahead, Billy.
So yeah, let me just give you the rundown real quick, Key. So Paul Feinbaum has been a classic hate. Obviously, Paul Feinbaum is a hater of anybody who's better than him, which is a long list of people who's better than him. We'll wait for you to come right back in because that's what he's been doing all show. But so Paul Feinbaum is a big time Lincoln Riley hater, and Lincoln Riley, if we're being honest, Lincoln Riley has shown up to USC and done nothing. Had the best quarterback prospect. Well, again, we were saying Caleb Williams is the best quarterback prospect we've seen in a long time. Tony was a big time hater of Caleb, which he should be, I guess. We'll see what he's going to do this year, right? But if you had the option,
I don't hate him. Of course he could play. He's just soft as fuck. That don't
okay, I got
you. He's soft as a bitch.
So okay, so with that, right? I think, so what Paul was saying was, would you not rather have Dion in LA than have Lincoln Riley? And the answer is, fuck yeah. Would you not? So, I almost called you Antonio. Eddie, would you not have Coach Prime in LA, or do you still want Lincoln Riley? Who would you pick if you had the pick of your coach?
Coach Prime, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, let me raise you some more numbers. So, the University of Colorado is 16th in the Big 12. There are 16 teams in the Big 12. He has the worst recruiting class in the Big 12. Now, he does have the number 1 offensive lineman prospect. He has the number 13 overall prospect at wide receiver. He has the number 25 cornerback prospect, but his overall class is just not good. His transfers this year were not as good as it was last year for that turnover. And he's going to be missing Shador and Travis Hunter probably to the NFL this year. I wonder if he's going to stick around in Colorado to show people that he can recruit and he can bring people to whatever school he's going to go to after Colorado. I've never heard him say, I'm a Buffalo for life. I've never heard that from him like we did Steph Curry, I'm going to be a Warrior for life. Obviously, that could change at any point. But that's where I think where it kind of comes in. Now, Tonio can correct me if I'm wrong. But again, I'm going to ask him the same question I asked you, Eddie. Would you not rather have Coach Prime than Lincoln Riley in USC?
I don't know. Lincoln can win.
He'll play on defense. Defense is ass.
His defense is ass. But so is Coach Prime. Like, his defense been ass. It ain't because of him. It's just because they ain't had a personnel. His Jackson State defense was pretty good. But this Colorado, we going off of Power 5 just now. Yeah, he playing on defense either, and that ain't a knock against him. That's just what we seen.
But he also had to play Oregon, USC, and Washington. He had to play these elite offenses.
I mean, yeah, okay, like stop him. That's what you got to do. And I get it. Like I said, there's no knock. I ain't saying it's on him. Yeah, but if we just going off of him not playing no defense, well, Coach Prime his team ain't played great defense last year neither. Now they did in certain games at certain points, but the whole year, nah. But Coach Prime in LA would be crazy as fuck. Recruiting wise, LA is a way better area to people than Colorado, even though Colorado is beautiful. You come out there and get that LA bread. California is who started that NIL shit. So, they out there making sure y'all get y'all money out there. Way more financial backing at USC than you would have at Boulder. I know that for sure. And Buddy could come in and redo the fucking Rose Bowl. Have them rip all that old shit out. Dion would be the person to do that.
Don't rip up the Rose Bowl, man. You just
but they gotta renovate. The Rose Bowl raggedy as hell.
I know it's raggedy, but it's like
also that shit might leave a bad taste in Dion's mouth because all of them got robbed up there. You remember that? Yeah, they got robbed.
Oh, yeah. That was at Jackson, wasn't it?
No, he got robbed in Jackson, but then they got robbed in the Rose Bowl. A lot of them Colorado players got their jewelry stole out of there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Now that you're saying, I'm remembering.
So
No, and I get that, but it's also it's a weird thing because now that we don't really have the Pac-12 anymore, I've been a little bit old school in this take where it needs to be the Big Ten champion and the Pac-12 champion. That should be the Rose Bowl every year. It shouldn't be a playoff game with Georgia and Penn State or Ole Miss and fucking Texas. That shouldn't be the Rose Bowl. The Rose Bowl is Pac-12 Big Ten champion. That's who should play. Now
I think so because that was one of the most iconic games.
Yeah.
Pac-12, USC, Big Ten, Texas.
Nah,
right?
Texas was in the big. That was just the national championship. That wasn't the. That was just happened to be. Remember the BCS did the Rose. It was like Rose.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I know he's gonna get off. Do you miss the BCS?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I was thinking about that.
The BCS got it wrong one fucking time, and that was the only time it got it wrong was LSU and Alabama. The only time it ever got it wrong. And maybe you can count the Notre Dame Alabama BCS year, but if you look at the resume, Notre Dame did deserve to be in that title game. Now, were they ready
Notre
for
Dame never? Notre Dame never deserves to be in it. Fuck Notre Dame, Rich, Mitch, and Frank. Fuck. That's the worst display we've ever seen put on in a national championship game by Notre Dame.
But Mateo and his fake girlfriend.
TCU and Georgia was the worst one we've seen, and that was with a 14 playoff. That was the worst one we ever seen.
I'm talking BCS.
Okay, yeah. I still don't think you're right on that. I could be wrong.
Think somebody got their ass whooped worse than that?
I think so. I think that was number 2. That was the second worst. I could be wrong though, but I just remember seeing something.
Really, they made a dude girlfriend disappear that never existed. Ain't nothing worse than that, bro.
She was already non-existent. It didn't.
We didn't know that till they got their ass whooped. It all came out after Alabama beat the truth out of them. That shit's crazy as fuck.
Alabama beat the truth out of them. That's it.
That man had a fake girlfriend. That's insane.
Billy, real quick before we end the show, who wins the national championship next year? No thinking, just a name.
Ohio State.
Who?
Ohio State.
Shit, nah. Fuck Judkins.
Oh shit. Dude. Oh man, you just fucked me up because I'm in the playoff right now in college football 25. So like it's like that. I'm thinking Akron, but that's me. So.
Hey, if you would have said Akron, nobody would ever watch another show.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think an easy. I don't want to take the easy way out, but if you're putting me on the spot, man. Georgia. I just. I wonder if it's a bit.
I didn't want to be biased.
Yes, you did.
Because Tonio, because I'm gonna flip it to you, but it's kind of bullshit because you probably have one ready. But I'm just gonna say in Georgia, they're probably on a revenge tour. You didn't want us in the top 4? Oh, okay, we're finna show you. They don't play a lot of hard games this year. They play at Alabama under a new coach, and that's about it.
I think we played them again this season.
No, Ole Miss doesn't play them.
I'm glad. Hell yeah. They play Texas.
Georgia does play Texas, but it's in Athens.
I finna beat the shit out of them boys.
Man, hey, Tonio, hold on. Remember our bet. A&M will win more games in the SEC this year than Texas will.
No, they won't, man. Them boys done. Unless they went and got
Texas A&M.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
He said
they got over there good.
Billy couldn't tell you.
Nope. Fucking Mike Felco from fucking Duke is gonna just turn that program around year 1. Watch.
Them boys might go 0-12.
No, stop. They play UMass this year. Stop.
They might lose. I seen Texas Tech look real bad these last few years. I mean, not Texas Tech, but Texas A&M.
That was a little disrespectful, but yeah, Texas A&M has looked pretty bad.
Yeah. Hey, you said Georgia?
Yeah. Are two early picks. Don't say Ole Miss. Don't say Ole Miss.
Why? You asked me to Ole Miss. Let's see. Other than Ole Miss,
if it was 4 teams, I think it'd be an easier thing. But having 12, I think that's too. There's too much going on.
This is what I'm gonna say, Billy. Would it be 12 teams? I can guarantee you. I'll bet you this that the champion is an SEC team. Would it be 12 teams? And I think that the 12-team playoffs will go away because you'll end up with like 6 teams from the SEC in the playoffs.
I think 6 teams is a lot, man. I just don't see it.
It's too loaded.
Four at least. Four at least.
Yeah, no, I think there's
Georgia.
I think there's 5 this year. 6 is just, I think, too much. I do think there's 5 SEC teams in it this year.
Georgia,
Bama,
Ole Miss, Texas might be in there.
I think the target on Texas. So my only argument with Texas, I know I'm a big Texas hater, but my only argument is I think, with Texas, with all that money, when they get to the SEC, every team is going to be – Mississippi State is going to beat the shit out of Texas. I know that you don't like Mississippi State. I'm just saying the target on their back is so fucking big and it's so loud. Bro, think about this. If Texas was ever in the SEC, do you think they would have changed – they would have made putting the horns down a fucking penalty? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. I think that type of shit is what makes Texas soft as fuck and makes them not even remotely close ready for the SEC.
Ain't that shit in the game? Can't you do that in the game?
I haven't seen yet. I haven't played Texas. They're way too good.
I ain't played Texas.
Eddie, I just said I'm Akron, dude. I'm trying to.
Hey, Billy. So you said 5 and Texas ain't included. Who is that 15?
I don't want you to laugh. Kentucky.
I ain't gonna laugh. They got the most exciting player in college football.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to kind of be the difference maker. I wonder if
Marion. I can't remember his last name.
As soon as you said his first name, his last name went right out of my fucking mind. As soon as you said,
I want to say it's Brown, but I'm fucking Chris. The statistician ain't here.
I know,
but I think it's Marion something.
I would have said if we would have had a 12-team playoff, I would have said Missouri last year. I just think they take a bit of a step back. And I think
it is Marion Brown.
It is Marion Brown. I didn't want to say Brown. Yeah. I think that's the team that gets in, and I think that's the 12th team.
That's the 12th team. I mean, you know.
Yeah, because I think it's Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss. Who did we just say?
I mean, Florida might sneak in that. I ain't gonna lie.
No, dude, Florida's schedule is fucking rough. They end the year. It's Georgia at the Jacksonville. That's their home game that they're allotted this year, and then they play at Texas, at oh my God, at Ole Miss, I just looked at it fucking today. The last 5 games they're ending on a fucking. They're gonna go through a tear because it's Florida State is their last game.
We already know that's an L. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I think Florida they have.
Oh shit, Billy, your boy. What's your boy gonna do down there? And we gotta go because we keep talking, we rambling. But what's your boy gonna do down there at LSU, man? That's your boy.
That's the 4th team is LSU, and then Kentucky gets in.
You think LSU gonna bounce back?
Absolutely. I think having Jaden Daniels win the Heisman kind of put Brian Kelly like, hey man, if you come play quarterback for me, I can get you where you're trying to go. And you can have all the Brian Kelly hate you want, but that's what he did for Jaden Daniels.
Brian Kelly ain't he don't fit, Billy. It's just like your boy that just left. Billy, how many years did I tell you Jimbo didn't fit in the SEC?
No. And my only thing with Jimbo, fuck, we gotta go. Hey, we'll revamp this next week. We'll hit our NFL topics next week because NFL season's fixing to start. We'll cover a lot more college. I think Tonio, Eddie, and we would have talked college for another 45 minutes if y'all let us. But we really appreciate y'all listening. Eddie, you got anything to say to the fans, man? We appreciate you being here.
Oh no, I appreciate y'all having me, man. It's always the time.
I'm glad you had a good time.
About sports.
I told y'all boys Christian was getting replaced. I had another black guy in the cut. I said it. Damn, he left. Shit.
Fuck you stealing boxes for? I just
shout out to Christian, man. I hope he's back at work. But if he's not and you listening, man, got a job for you. Got a job. The U.S. Navy taking everybody, baby.
Yeah, tell Christian to sign up, dude. He'd do well in the Navy, I think.
Crackhead and all.
Yeah. Billy, it's been episode 125, man. 2.5 years of this.
Yeah.
Been dope.
Think about the lost episodes. Just
I know
we're out in cyberspace.
I know. It's been dope, Billy. And just like Buddy from Wolf of Wall Street, we not going no fucking where.
Not fucking leaving. Well, on that note, man.
Go ahead, Billy.
I was just gonna say on that note, man, we're good.
Hey, man, it's been another episode of Brick Shot with Billy and Antonio. We'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
That's right.
Ah.